Morning studio session update. It looks like there's nobody here. I can't even tell though. But I'm always like to move up a little bit here. I took a haircut the other day. I was thinking about getting in full costume for dress rehearsal, Hollywood style. Do the hair like the who's that? Outcast. He did all his different hair like long before any male was doing it besides Liberace and people wearing hair pieces. But I'm thinking about going ahead because I'm getting ready to go like a show business type performance. I want to one more time. I want to go before I stop playing on the street completely. I want to do like a performance that if I want to set the standard for busking or street performers that would have to be reached by pure dedication. I'm working on my rig here. I have my iPad docking bay on there. I put my mixer on there. I have a double mixer. I have more than one rig, a heavy one and a light one, and one for traveling light. I did want to really, really travel light. I wanted to have a rig. I'm thinking about that, getting that rolling. I heard the action on that is great. That rolling DR 88. I'm thinking about getting that because I heard the action on that was really great, and it's so portable, and the sounds. There's so many sounds on it. But for first of all, I need to use what I got, and I haven't finished programming my Casio over here by the window here. You saw me last couple of not the last couple of days, but I've been over here by the window here, programming this one here. You remember I did a screen flow on this here, but it was so shaky. I want to do another screen flow on that one, and this time I want to make sure my finger doesn't take up the whole screen, and it's not leaning up against the keyboard where every time I played the keyboard the screen was shaking. But we have a rainy day, and I took a couple of days. Actually, I think I took a day yesterday. It was so nice. I went out and put some black on my car top, vinyl top, and I took my father his book, and I talked myself out of going down to the Smithsonian, even though it was nice because I was tired. I said I'm not going to do nothing that I have to force myself to do, except for sit and play the piano and push forward, learning instruments, learning my learning how to work my equipment. That's a whole nother story about pushing yourself. But I played on the street for over 30 years and as a busker, so I don't have to force myself to do that anymore. I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to start going into semi-retirement. Like I said, I want to do a performance. I want to start doing street performances that people would be hard pressed to duplicate or emulate. I want to set the goal, set the standard so high, for myself. I've done some dynamite street performing where I know I was in the zone. One thing I need to do is get my back, get rid of this stomach, and I need to get my arms, my back. But believe it or not, playing the piano, you have to set up in a chair. Your legs need to be strong too, because you're balancing yourself. Because I remember playing plenty of times and I come back and had pains in my leg, on my pedal foot, from pedaling would be hurting only because I wasn't in shape. I didn't exercise those muscles. But Circus Mind has a loop machine he bought. What is it? The Circus Mind has a Boss RB 588. And there's I'm going to order him a manual. There's a boatload of videos on that. For that, I was telling him this one is old enough. They do have a manual, but nowadays they only give you a thin booklet, a pamphlet actually for fast start, how to get started on it. But they don't do manuals nowadays. Very few companies do manuals. YouTube is taking over that. They hire somebody instead of writing and printing it all out. They have a YouTube special guy that does that. And most of the time, some of the YouTube guys that do it do such a good job on it that the company actually sends them the product. Some of them give them the product to keep. Some of it have to send it back just to do a review. But I know for years, they used to try to track Stevie Wonder down just to do a review of different instruments. And I heard he doesn't, years ago, he never would answer that call for that. I was following Downbeat magazine. I wonder they don't do Downbeat magazine anymore. You know, I need to go past my old music school to see if they still got the magazines for free. Just go there and get a stack load of their magazines. Free magazines they have in there. Keyboard magazine. I used to get subscriptions to that. Keyboard magazine and electronic magazine. I used to subscribe to those. I had stacks of them. I remember I actually threw away a bunch of them. But you know what? I didn't. I covered my car up. You know, I need to pull on here real quick. Let me go here real quick to make sure I'm not just talking and no volume is coming out of this thing. Talking and not having any sound. Always give myself a quick sound check. Always give myself a quick sound check. Always. Here we go. That loop. Goodness, thank God that's working. And I give myself a thumbs up. And I can't give myself. I can come in my own chat room though. Hey, I'm in my own chat room. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Oh, it's not. Chat room thing ain't working. Test 1 2. Chat room. I think I need to change microphones here. Let's see. Try this. I'm in my own chat room, leaving myself a. Now I don't even know. Give myself a chat room thing. Make sure I can still hear myself. Test. Sure, I can still hear myself. Yeah, I can still hear myself. But yeah, Circus Mind's got that. I'm gonna get on him because he asked me to help him out with things, and then he let it get lost in his apartment for years later. I would spend time helping him out with something, and then years later, before he even goes back to that, I want to tell him, man, if he's really serious about doing something, then I'll help him out. But if he's going to let it set, and that's his way of doing things, and that's his concept of perceiving life, you know, taking his time with things, he got to go to somebody else for that. He's a good friend, but, you know, a good friend may spend time with somebody knowing that they're not serious about it, or they're never going to go back to it. They just would spend 2-3 hours on it. I remember I used to help them with piano lessons. You know what? It's time for me to get my, renew my, I was Pandemic Pianist. Pandemic Pianist is my URL cheap, name cheap. They want me to redo my, I didn't know it was Carlton Moxley Pandemic Pianist will expire in 15 days. It only cost $13. But the thing about it was I pasted unknown pianist. I don't even know how this thing works. The what is it? Your thing on YouTube. What do they call it? I always thought it was a domain. My account. Cheap name cheap. Do you want to renew? I need to read up some more on this. How to renew? Why name cheap account? It said why name cheap. What's new? Always competition with customers. Let me see if I can let this thing read itself. See if you guys can hear it.
Our customers take first priority in every decision we make, and every day we share our values of authenticity and reliability with the people we serve. Namecheap's customers, not shareholders or profit models, are the reason for everything we do. We feel putting people first isn't just the right way to do business, it's the right thing, period.
I don't even know how this name cheap thing works. I don't even know how. Yeah, it's a domain. It's a domain name, and it hasn't. It doesn't seem like I've been getting more views because of. I'm not using this stuff the proper way. Also, too, you know, I don't even know how this works. I don't even. I didn't even paste it behind my URL, my onto the back of my YouTube. I put unknown pianist back there. I thought I had changed this too. My account expires soon. Domain list. Host list. Private email. Let's see. I'm gonna look at my profile. I don't even know how I have this thing. I don't even see it. I don't even know if I can sign in. I don't even remember my what I use my username or any of that. If I got username. Let's see if they're gonna be able to send me forgot username. I don't know my. I know my email address. Let me see. Do they going to send it to my email address? At. Whoops. I'm skip some words. But you know. Yeah. I'm going to figure out some kind of work today to keep me busy. You know, I was really thinking about running through my playlist and actually learning the words to those. Start a project where I actually learn the words to all of my songs. Because if I start singing, I need to know. Because I know a guitar player, Danny, and he used to try to sing like Elvis Presley. But he knew all the words to all his songs. I wonder if I still have his phone number. Reset password. pianomoxley@gmail.com. Invalid character. pianomoxley@gmail. Where's the invalid character? pianomoxley@gmail.com. Well, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I need to really find out if that domain, that little $15 is going to do me a year, going to do any good. You know, I'm thinking about getting CD Baby or Spotify and all that stuff to get my music out. Oh, hey, somebody's here. I'm sorry. Look, I never see. I always have people waiting in the What's up, my brother? The weird is oh man, you're not supposed to use his name. Circus Mind. Circus Mind is his code word. Oh wow, hey, somebody here knows Circus Mind. What's up, brother? This weird is this weird is Circus Mind friend. How are you doing? What's the link to your what want to link to you, brother? Marvin. I wonder if this the I probably took too long to come there to even notice that this guy was here. I'm see how long I've been online. 15 minutes. You still there? You still there? I just called Circus Mind is his name. He doesn't want to use his real name. Matter of fact, yeah. I wonder if that's the are you the pastor? Because he talks about another guy. I probably kept this guy. Somebody's online here just talking about Circus Mind. I probably kept him waiting so long that sorry I kept you waiting so long, brother. I probably kept him waiting so long that he probably signed off. I'm calling Circus Mind now and see if he's in. Let me see if I can look this guy up here. Marvin Davis. Let me copy his name and see if he's.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later.
Let me see if I can see if he has a YouTube. Marvin Davis, Find a Quiet Place. Bass player solo. It's a bunch of Marvin Davis. Is this this guy must be famous. Let me see if he's Facebook. See if he's on Facebook. Marvin Davis, a couple of Marvin Davises. He has a whole bunch of them. It's a bass player here. It's what is that? I can't tell what kind of instrument that is. Live. Marvin Davis live. Guitar player. That's somebody I know. He's trying to record himself right here in rehearsal. Now he's on the live performance. He's trying to get his phone ready. He got there. Looks like somebody else would like to. That gospel organ player sound like a serious gospel organist, but it looks like sound like they trying to do some jazz. He has a whole bunch of Marvins. He gone. I took too long. But you know my smoothie is kind of strong. I had this sitting in the icebox for a minute. That's good though. Oh, I made that myself. You know, I'm gonna try to get away from using canned food too. You know, I'm gonna make some macaroni and cheese today. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and today work on some finish going through my song list. Run through my song list to make sure I know all of these songs. I'm pretty sure that I Dream a Dream, I'm gonna have to brush up on that one again. Listen, it would be nice to sing that one. Isn't She Lovely? I haven't did that. I gotta brush up on those. Good thing about it, I do know these songs. I'm just rusty on them. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. Like I said, I'm working on my I just put my. Let me show you. I'm putting together my rig. Let me pull this around here. I'm working on my dolly. I just put a few things on here. I'm letting the glue dry. Yeah, letting the glue dry here on my rig. I need to put this back. You know, I want to get a couple of so many things I want. I got to figure out who I want to leave my, I'm planning on living a long time. So if I make a will, I might outlast the people in the will. I know my father has outlasted some people who said some, I had an old girlfriend years ago. She made a comment about my father buying a house at his age. And she was talking about he's all old. And she died before he did. He's still alive and she gone. He sucking on them pig feet bones. And I remember she was at church. She eat pig feet bones and baked chicken and fried chicken. Sucking on pig feet bones. Church food, boy, church food is good. I tell you, but it ain't good to be eating every Sunday. That's for sure. You won't be on this planet long. Then again, who knows? You might live forever. But here's the rig here. I got this is an iPad interface. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I plug this up, if it'll show up. But it does have a USB. I wonder if this would be like an interface dock. It says dock. I got MIDI in and MIDI out. You know what? I got drums. I can hook this up to a drum kit. I can play a drum kit through this. I just noticed that. Leslie's MD. This is the matter of fact. I think this came with the with my drum kit. I think I think matter of fact, I think when the it looks almost just like the MD Alessi's MD10. I think he gave me this with the with the drum machine. So I can actually, I don't know if I can play the drums at the same time you play the piano, but I'm going to, there's some I want to, the main stage, I didn't know that main stage did not work with iPad standalone. You have to have a computer and an iPad. Man, I ain't trying to take all that out there. But now I see that I definitely would have to get a MacBook Pro just to have, you know. But I just super glued this on here. I didn't super glue. I use a gel glue, and it feels like it's taking good already. But let me show you how it looks up. Oh, it's got the new wheels on here. So like, you know, it's so amazing how sometimes when people see your rig out there, they're real impressed by it, but then they're not impressed that they're impressed by your rig, but they're baffled when they look at you and say, how did you get all this? How did you figure out how to do that? You know, like they're amazed with your rig, but they don't know how you, and they don't know you, but they look at you and judge you and say, I don't know how how did you figure out, you know, like, in other words, I guess they look down on you, or they don't give you the, you can figure it out. But, see, I got the mixer right there. I was trying to get Bliss, the violinist, to hook his stuff up like this. The only thing now I got to figure out, oh no, yeah, this one is not the one to go in the car. This would be just for to catch a subway with. So I would never be able to put this in the car. I don't know if it'll fit in there or not. But maybe I get a different car with the, I can take the seat out. You know what? I need to take my seat out of my car. My passenger seat. because I'm not going to be using that anyway. Ain't nobody riding them. Ain't nobody. I'm not going to be sitting next to nobody for the next 2 years, at least 2 years. It's been 1 year since the pandemic. I told myself when it first started, I was going to give myself 2 years. So we got another year. But I'm not going to sit next to somebody in a car, not unless I got the top down. But then that's not even 6 feet away. I might sit in the car with the top down with somebody if push comes to shove, but I ain't gonna have no seat in there anyway. So I'm gonna take that seat out. And I think if I do buy a brand new car, I'm gonna take the seat. I'm gonna take the driver's seat out and the back seat. It's gonna just be for storage. You know, if I run into a beautiful woman who wants me for companionship, she has to have her own car. I know that much for her. Because I don't know. But if she helps me out, if she becomes a partner, help me out with my musical endeavor, you know, then that'll be another story. But I just noticed that this is really for drums. But I'm going to use it just for the iPad, you know. And I had this screwed on here. I had this screwed in the back because I didn't want to glue that. But I need to tighten this up a little bit. You know, I got to put a little glue right there and push that over. Where's my super glue? Let me get my super glue real quick. Get the super glue. Put a little couple of drops of super glue on here. Now what's this? Super glue, yeah. Put a couple of drops right up here just to fold this over. Fold this over on top like this. I want everything neat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about taking the I might as well use the term street performing. Because for people who don't know, the real term is busking. Taking the busking experience to the highest level. Challenge myself. Detailing. You know, actually, I shouldn't be showing nobody this because I don't have I want to get a patent on all of this stuff. You know? I hate to give away stuff and somebody run out and patent it. My father keeps telling me to make sure I get a lawyer for everything that I'm doing. Everything nice and tight. Found some more of this black tape at the Dollar Tree. I definitely always buy up like $20 worth of this tape. Keep everything tight, you know? There we go. That's better right there. Even the back part, you know, these little pieces of right here. Hold these down. It's upside down, so the glue won't come out. Yeah, keep everything tight. You know, I used to make sure that, because for so many years when I was pushing my dolly, it looked like, you know, matter of fact, one time I had on foam posits, and this young boy says, yeah, he got on those foam posits, but he pushing all that junk. You know, it's like I got on foam posits, and I was like walking down the street like a shopping bag man. He looked at my dolly as if it was a shopping bag, you know, shopping bag. Now I always make sure that You know, I have a brand new gig bag when I put the keyboard on there. But then also too, you don't want your stuff to look that good while you're out there because you're making yourself a target. I said, man, he got a lot of money worth of stuff, you know, like, because I know it was a young boy down there circling me. Oh, this stuff got on my thumb. When I was down the street the other day, there was a young boy, when I was ready to pack up, he was like circling me as if he wanted to grab one of my, because I had my amps like all over the place, you know. I didn't pull them tight to me. And he was like walking past, like, you know, he wanted to grab it and run, but I know he didn't know how heavy this joint was. But if he grabbed it and started running, what could I do? If it's one, he grabbed one, I leave there. You know, if it's more than one of them, you got to be prepared for anything out there, especially nowadays. I've been hearing that term nowadays for years, but you got to be prepared to go to war when you actually just go outside your door. But then again, with the Breonna Taylor, she didn't even go outside her door. She was in bed and they came in. They kicked her door down, came inside her house. They didn't announce themselves and just start shooting. She in bed getting shot. And the boyfriend, they tried to offer him a deal to say that she was, I think he took the jail time. And wanted him to sell out. But I guess he figured he'd do the time for his girlfriend's death. He can represent. That's a whole nother movie right there. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this around here like this. Put this inside. That's why I like this one with the big box. I can put a giant battery. You know what? The batteries I have, it's almost about time for to get rid of those, but they still got some charge inside of them. They still got some power in them. I won't use them until I can, you know, use them. It's no use in throwing them away. I still got power in them. But I'm going to end up getting a pretty big battery to go inside here, inside this, down in here. I can put a big battery in here. And all of this is, you know, it's leveraged, so the weight will be distributed. Matter of fact, the weight will be a little bit heavier because it's like behind the wheel. But this could be a serious rig here. I can put the keyboard on there. Let me show you. Let me show you. Actually, we do have the keyboard right here. Let me show you. You know what? Where's my phone? I don't even have it. I can do a screen flow real quick. Do a screen flow. Excuse me. Where's screen flow? I just thought I opened it up. It's not showing up, so that's okay. I don't know why it's not showing up. It's not opening. Start scan. I don't even know where it is. That's okay. You guys just got to watch this. Let me show you something. Yeah, this would be like, you know, I put the battery down inside. I got super glue on my finger. And this, let me see if this, usually I put, when I'm carrying this, I usually carry the regular keyboard stand. Not this one. I carry the other keyboard stand. Let me show you. I use a keyboard stand like this because it actually will fit right down in here like this. Fit right in there and balance like that, you know. This hole here is perfectly for this. And then I take my keyboard. Let me zip this up. Oh, and I always like I gotta show you how to reinforce your like again, let's say all these secrets. There's a way how you can take a soft gig bag and reinforce it. This is supposed to be a light keyboard, actually. You take a light keyboard and reinforce it. Now where's that? Those here we go. Now I'm going to take this strap. This is awful long for what I'm going to be doing. I can cut some of this off. Take my sewing machine, sew it together. I don't need this like this. What I do is throw this like this, and I cut this here. I cut this right here and sew it together on my sewing machine. All this extra strap I'm not going to need. I can use this. I can make this into another strap. Put some handles on the end. You know, I keep all the extra sewing stuff. I get a chance to use my new scissors. Not supposed to use this to cut paper. These are scissors I just bought just for my sewing room. It's about the second or third time I use these. Whoops, you didn't even see that. I'm way back here. But I'll sew this together. Give me a good chance to get back in my sewing room over here. And also too, I need to do all my chokes. I need to sew all my chokes up. This gonna be a part of my trademark, wearing chokes everywhere I go. All of my outfits. This will be the one that match my brown rawhide. I'm gonna be wearing a lot of rawhide until it get hot. Actually, I probably could have wore this yesterday because the weather is out there. It's still flu season, spring, until it get to summer. Can you see the rawhide? It's over there. My boots and pants. My Confederate cap. American flag. I need to cut my boots because they kind of hurt. But yeah, let me go ahead and get ready to start my day. I'm going to cut these boots. You know, when I strap these up, the front part right here pushes on the shin, and all this pushes, it cuts off my circulation. So I'm thinking about taking those scissors and just cutting a line, cutting down here so this won't push on me. When I want to experiment with those, because I'm gonna be wearing those every day. But let me go ahead and sign off here, y'all. Get out of here. Let me get out of here so I can get busy. Gotta go powder my nose and everything. Get the day started. Get my whole day going. Get my day going. Start, finish working on the rest of my playlist. Like I said, I'm going to start learning the words to all of my songs. I'm sorry, my man came in. Marvin Davis came into the chat room. Circus Mind's friend, a friend of Circus Mind. And he called Circus Mind by his real name, which you're not supposed to do. Circus Mind is incognito. Let's see. Circus Mind is his real name. Cognito Kid. Cognito. I'm gone, John. I see you guys. I got to get ready to start my day. All right. I'm out. Peace and hair grease. Peace and roast beats. Peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper. Stay safe. I'm out.